Dawn Folly asks, who is the inspiration for Turk? Well, the answer is just about every horse I've ever ridden. I don't know why they've got it in for me, but they have. Um, every horse I've ever ridden has either dumped me in the mud, scraped me off under low hanging branches, kicked me, trodden on me, crushed me, bolted with me, or on one famous occasion tried to roll over while I was actually still on his back. Um, I don't know what gets into their great bony heads. I really don't. In with this, I really identify with Markham, who has problems with the animal world as well. Um, I once, this is a gruesome story. I once went trail riding. I don't know why I thought at my age I could go trail riding. It was a huge disaster. But when we stopped for lunch and unwrapped our sandwiches, the person who was in charge of the ride said, "Whatever you do, don't feed your horse. He's a greedy little so-and-so." And I said, "Yep, fine, no problem." And the horses were off grazing, and I'm sitting against a wall in the sun. It's very pleasant. Undid my lunchbox and wrapped my sandwiches. There was fruit, crisps, a hard-boiled egg, and a Mars bar, which was obviously going to be the highlight of my lunch. And I worked my way through all the nutritious stuff, picked up my Mars bar, and as I did so, a huge bony head came over my shoulder and took the Mars bar right out of my hand. And I don't know if you've ever seen a horse eat a Mars bar. It's not a beautiful sight. There was an awful lot of and huge caramel tats were hanging everywhere. And this horse has got a bridle on as well. Caramel tats all over me and the unfortunate person sitting next to me as well. And he must have had it working around his mouth for ages, because we spent the afternoon going around the beautiful Northumberland countryside with this horse with this massive sticky brown beard. He snacked on this Mars bar all afternoon. It was grotesque. People laughed at us. And then when we got to the end and I was looking forward to a well-earned rest, they handed me the bridle and said, "You better go and wash that bit because that's unspeakable." So the moral of the story is, don't let a horse anywhere near a Mars bar ever. And to return to the original question, the inspiration for Turk, every horse I've ever encountered.